The African continent contributes to global GDP only 3.1%, 55 of us. Africa's contribution to global output and global trade is about 2%. If you consider a country like Singapore, whose contribution to global trade is at around 6%, 6.1%, clearly there's a deficit. And that deficit can be attributed to a number of factors: lack of industrial capacity, lack of economies of scale, smallness of national economies, market fragmentation, 42 currencies, not trading in a single African currency. So these are some of the constraints that have held back the productive capacity and competitiveness of our continent. In the wisdom of our heads of states, they have said this is not acceptable. We must do something about it. That is why 47 countries, as we speak, have ratified the agreement establishing the AfCFTA to establish a market of 1.3 billion people and to leverage on a combined GDP of 3.4 trillion United States dollars.
The testing of the rails that you're really laying, are there any immediate lessons you've learned from what has happened so far with, this trade we've seen, tea from Kenya coming to Ghana? Are there any lessons you've learned so far in terms of addressing the challenges?
Yes, some of the lessons we sort of knew already. For example, a big challenge of interconnectivity in Africa, big challenge of trade supporting infrastructure to enable goods and services to seamlessly transit through borders, the need for, which is an absolute priority, the need for digitization of customs systems, which we've done at law. So we have a legal instrument that says all 47 of us must apply the same harmonized rules for transit, trade facilitation, and customs systems, but there's no interoperability. And this lack of interoperability of customs systems continues to be a constraint. So we are now considering and working with partners, how do we introduce a digital system for customs in Africa? The other exciting lesson which we've learned is that payments is at the heart of enhancing and boosting intra-Africa trade.